In the heart of a bustling African village, the market was alive with vibrant colors and the hum of activity. Women gathered under makeshift stalls, their goods displayed on wooden tables and woven mats. The air was thick with the mingling scents of fresh produce, spices, and the earthiness of the village itself. Among these women was Amina, a mother of three and a determined entrepreneur. Every morning before dawn, she would trek several miles to the nearest river, collecting water for her family and her small plot of vegetables. Her hands, rough and calloused from years of hard work, skillfully sorted through the ripe tomatoes, okra, and peppers she had grown with care. Yet, life in the market was not easy. Prices fluctuated wildly, and competition was fierce. Many women, like Amina, relied on the market as their primary source of income, and the struggle to sell enough to support their families was relentless. Despite their efforts, they often faced the harsh realities of low profits and high costs of living. Amina's friend, Fatou, sold handcrafted baskets and mats. She had inherited the skill from her grandmother and worked tirelessly to create intricate designs. However, the influx of cheaper, machine-made goods from distant cities made it hard for her to earn a fair price. Fatou's eyes, though weary, sparkled with a resolve to keep her heritage alive. Even as she battled the economic challenges, every day was a fight for survival. The women formed a tight-knit community, offering each other support and solidarity. They shared stories, advice, and sometimes even their meager earnings to help one another through the toughest times. When one woman faced a crisis, the others rallied around her, exemplifying the strength and resilience that bound them together. Despite the struggles, the market was a place of hope. It was a place where dreams persisted amidst adversity. Amina dreamt of saving enough to send her children to school, believing that education would break the cycle of poverty. Fatou hoped to find new markets for her crafts, where people appreciated the beauty and craftsmanship of her work. As the sun set and the market began to wind down, the women packed up their unsold goods, their spirits unbroken. They walked home under the evening sky, their heads held high, ready to face another day with the same determination and strength that had seen them through countless hardships. In the heart of the village, the market women were more than just sellers. They were the lifeblood of their community. Their struggles were a testament to their unyielding spirit, and their perseverance painted a powerful portrait of resilience and hope. As the women packed up their stalls, the sky turned a deeper shade of twilight, signaling the end of another arduous day at the market. The struggles they faced were not new, but each day seemed to bring a fresh set of challenges that tested their resilience. Amina, with her remaining produce neatly tucked into her baskets, couldn't help but worry about the coming days. The rains had been sparse this season, and her crops, which were her family's lifeline, were showing signs of strain. She thought about her children and their hopeful faces, dreaming of an education that seemed just out of reach. Amina's determination to see them succeed gave her the strength to keep pushing forward. Fatou, gathering her unsold baskets and mats, felt a pang of frustration. Her intricate designs, which once commanded good prices, were now often overlooked in favor of cheaper mass-produced goods. She knew the value of her work, the stories woven into each piece, but convincing buyers was becoming increasingly difficult. Still, the pride she felt in preserving her grandmother's legacy kept her motivated. Binta, folding her vibrant fabrics and handmade dresses, sighed deeply. She had hoped to sell more today to afford new materials for her sewing. Each dress she created was a work of art, reflecting her creativity and skill. She glanced at the remaining dresses, their beadwork glinting softly in the fading light, and resolved to find new ways to attract customers. Chinara, with her herbs and handmade soaps carefully packed away, reflected on the healing properties of her products. Many villagers depended on her for remedies and natural skincare, but with rising costs and competition from modern pharmaceuticals, her income was shrinking. Yet, the knowledge passed down through generations and her belief in natural healing spurred her on. Zainab, wrapping up her beaded jewelry, felt a deep sense of connection to her ancestors. Each piece she crafted carried cultural significance, telling stories through patterns and colors. The dwindling sales were disheartening, but Zainab knew that preserving their heritage was worth the struggle. Adama, the young baker, carefully packed her unsold treats. Her groundnut cookies and small cakes were beloved in the village, but with the cost of ingredients rising, she worried about maintaining her small business. Her passion for baking and the joy she saw in the faces of those who enjoyed her sweets gave her the courage to continue. As the women made their way home, they walked together, their conversations a mix of shared concerns and mutual encouragement. The market was not just a place of commerce. It was a place where their community came alive, where they supported each other through thick and thin. They discussed ways to improve their sales, ideas for pooling resources, and dreams of a better future. They talked about organizing a cooperative to share costs and boost their bargaining power. They imagined setting up a communal stall where they could showcase their goods collectively, attracting more customers with a diverse array of products. In the heart of their village, these women embodied the spirit of resilience and unity. They knew that individually, their struggles were immense, but together, they were stronger. Their determination to provide for their families, preserve their heritage, and uplift their community was a beacon of hope. As they reached their homes, the challenges ahead were daunting, but with their unyielding spirits and the support of one another, they were ready to face whatever came their way. The market would open again with the dawn, and with it, another chance to turn their dreams into reality.